Welcome to this tutorial for race entry. Today I'm going to show you how to sell sponsorship. So you'll start by logging into your account, and then you'll see all of your current races here. These races here that you see here are just the races we use for tutorials on demo. So we're not showing you anyone's race here. All right. We're going to do the Wing It Marathon today. So you see your dashboard here. If you scroll down and have sponsor set up, you can see all of the categories you have and what your sponsor sales look like. So that's nice. You can also add a category here. That will appear once you have sponsor set up, so you won't see anything if you don't have sponsor set up. All right, we're going to go to the sidebar menu and we're going to select sponsors, and then we're going to start an edit form. So in the settings on the edit form, you'll see we have right here some sales settings here. So you'll decide when you want to open sales, how many days before your race, and when you want to close sponsorship sales, again, how many days before you close your race. And then you'll decide who pays the online fee. It defaults to your event, but you can have the cardholder pay the fee if you'd like. And then if you need to have unique check payment details for sponsorships, you can add those here. Otherwise, it will just be the same payee as the event. And then, of course, you can add your sponsor waiver here. Once you're happy with those settings, go ahead and click Save. You'll want to, I obviously have been in here earlier, so I've already set up these settings. So you'll want to review these, so then you can open your sales online and even do invoicing as well. So once you're happy with those settings, you're going to go ahead and click Save. And then we're going to go back to the dashboard from this page. And then we will go Sponsors, Manage Sponsors. Now you can easily navigate to those settings on the Edit Form button here. So that's nice on this page. If you scroll down, you'll see add category and add sponsor. Keep in mind that when you're adding a category, you can decide whether or not you want to sell the sponsorship category through our system. And so if you're selling it through our system, whether it's online or with our invoicing tool, you'll want to have this checked, and you'll fill out all of the information about your sponsorship here, and then you'll save it. If you have added a sponsorship category that you're not advertising for sale online through our system, you might have it unchecked, but you can always click Edit Category and go back and check that box. So that's really nice. Just whenever you make changes, be sure you're clicking Save. Okay. Now, if you're selling a sponsor, there are a couple of ways you can do it. So they all start with adding a sponsor. So you can go ahead and add a sponsor. You'll fill out all of this information, and then you can add it for free, or you can click Charge for Sponsor. So we'll hit Charge for Sponsor. Now you're redirected to this page. The sponsor price is already preloaded here for you. If you need to make any changes, you can make those here, and then you'll click Update. You can accept payment now. So if you're on the phone with a sponsor and they just want to pay with a credit card here, they can do that. Or if you have a check in front of you, you can do that here. If they sent you a check and you're adding it after you received a check, you can just click the check here. Or if you want to send an invoice, you'll go ahead and click this Create Invoice button, and then you'll fill out this information and send the invoice. So that's really nice and easy. So yeah, that's how you sell sponsorships using our tools in the back end. We'll go ahead and just pretend like I had a check already in hand, and then we'll purchase sponsorship. And now we've got our new sponsor here. I didn't upload a logo So that's why that's not showing up here. And then if there's anything else I want to add, if I want to add a promotion, or if I want to ask the sponsor to make an offer for my participants, I can click this button. The other way to sell sponsors is a little bit more passive. So let me show you what that looks like. We're gonna go website links and then purchase sponsorship. So from this page, people can buy sponsorships, and you'll see that I still need to do some editing work on this page. But you can kind of see what the sponsorship options are here. People can compare the options side by side. They can see the inclusions for each sponsorship. And then when they click any of the sponsor buttons, that'll take them to a checkout page where they'll fill out all of the information you need from your sponsors. And then they can either request an invoice or they can pay online. So that's also nice and convenient. There are companies that are just looking for sponsorship opportunities. This is a really helpful tool for you. All right, so that is how you manage sponsor sales in a couple of different ways. It's nice and easy, and it's really nice to have everything in one place. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.